So you're ready? You're right about here, about DT. Remember, back over in this quest, I talked about design technology and what it is. And remember, I showed you over on this resources tab. I'm going to open this in a new tab so we can jump back. I showed you our diagram, our design cycle that we've got. And we talked about how some people think this is a circle that you go through once. But the real path is much more jumping around like the inside of this circle represents. That design is a process we go through with different phases we can identify. But as designers, we jump back and forth between these phases all the time as we're doing a project. And you may be a little confused about why this matters and why I've been talking about it, when what you really want to do is get into the workshop and get your hands into a project and get doing stuff. And the reason is there's, as I said in that video, two kinds of projects. And what you may be focused on right now are the projects where you're learning how to do stuff. Because that's in your learning path where you're at. And that's great because that is a really fun space to be in. And I want to get you into that workshop as quickly as I can by getting all this stuff out of the way. But the other half of that is when you get to start doing projects beyond just learning how to do stuff. What's really important in design technology is that it's about people. And this process that we go through is all about solving problems for real people. It's not about making stuff. That's kind of fun, and that's something that we do for sure. But if we forget that people are at the center of what we do as designers, we lose our way. And we end up making stuff that fills stores up without ever really making the world a better place. As designers, one of our core, most important responsibilities is to keep people in mind all the time that we're designing. To look at the problem someone has, really study them to understand why the problem exists. To go deeply into it and really get it in that focus and probe activities and investigate. And then to explore and choose a solution. To explore lots of possibilities for how to solve that. Because you may find a way to solve that problem that they've never thought of. And that solves it for lots of other people as well. And that makes the world a better place. You may explore how to solve that problem in ways that make them feel better physically, the ergonomics of it. How does it work with the human body? You might find a way that incorporates local sources of materials and labor, which improves your community. You might find a way that's easy on the earth with good, environmentally safe products built into that product and ways to take it apart. And all of these things you'll study later on. And it's all about the people that we're trying to serve. And that's what I want to keep you aware of as you grow as a designer. Everything that you're doing should revolve around getting to help people.